So as we gear up for the next leaders at Queen's Park, we're also looking very closely at the Trump tariff effect and what could happen as they kick in, apparently next week. That is the latest from Donald Trump anyway.
So for a closer look at some of the biggest issues the city of Brampton faces, we're joined live now by Mayor Patrick Brown. Mayor, thanks so much for joining us. So in light of these looming tariff threats, we're going to know, I guess, next week sometime. What are you focused on in your city, and what do you think the province, the federal government needs to do to soften the blow should it come?
Well, we're very concerned about these punitive tariffs. We have a large auto parts sector in Brampton. We have a major steel and aluminum sector in our city. And so jobs are at risk. And it's why right now we're focused on helping these businesses look at new export markets. Canadians are resilient, we're creative, we're innovative, and we've got great products. We build great products. And so right now our Economic Development Department is embarking on a new initiative to help partner local companies with potential new markets to send their product to. We're far too dependent on the United States, and historically we've had this very close relationship that we've been able to depend on them. And I think in light of what's happening in Washington, we really need to look beyond the U.S. for new markets.
Yeah, Mayor Brown, what about that? I mean, you've been a federal MP, now you're a municipal mayor here. The idea of Canada being able to sort of either turn its economy inward or sort of work out different trade arrangements with other countries without the U.S. based on how that's all going. How easily and quickly can that be done? Because there is a real sense, I think, of urgency amongst Canadians that we need to do something now, but it's not as simple as saying we're going to do it and then it happens.
Yeah, it's not easy. It doesn't happen quickly, but I think, when Canadians are confronted with a challenge, we can meet it. Canada does have numerous preferential trade agreements around the world that creates export opportunities. I think we've been a little bit lazy at chasing those opportunities, and now I think there's an opportunity for us to do it. There's also, of course, opportunities to really tear apart interprovincial trade barriers that still exist in Canada. So right now, that's the focus of our Economic Development Department. We're setting up a task force today to really partner with local businesses to help them hands-on look for new markets, help make those introductions. It's a challenge, but we're going to take this challenge on with enthusiasm. But of course, we're all hoping that sanity prevails in D.C. and that these tariffs will eventually go on the back burner.
Yeah, I think there's a looming sense of uncertainty, and we all want answers soon. Mayor Brown, I'm curious to know if you've thrown your support behind any of the party leaders. Of course, we're in this provincial election right now because Premier PC leader Doug Ford says he needs a new mandate to deal with these Trump tariffs. So who are you supporting?
Yeah, this election I did endorse Premier Ford. I've largely stayed out of the previous federal and provincial elections as mayor because it's a nonpartisan role. But Premier Ford has delivered for our city. We've got a new hospital groundbreaking happening March 28th. We've got an underground tunnel, LRT coming to our downtown, a med school that's opening this summer. So I'm pretty excited and pleased with the partnership we have at Queen's Park. And to be blunt, I've worked with Bonnie Crombie for 7 years at Regional Council and was not a fan of her policies around policing safe injection sites. I just thought she had the wrong priorities, and I wouldn't want that to be elevated on a provincial level.
Okay, that's Brampton's Mayor Patrick Brown joining us live this morning. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mayor Brown.